So hello, this is Cheryl Newman from Stop Waiting and Travel, and this is the second part of how to pack a carry-on for a 4-day, 3-night vacation. So when I last left you, I was almost finished packing, and I told you, as promised, that I would show you my finished bag. So everything fit in. I did have to end up taking my camera in a separate tote bag, which was big enough to pass as my second bag. Because remember, you're only allowed to carry on 2 items. It could be a purse, it could be a camera bag, it could be a laptop bag, and a carry-on. So what I did was I took a tote that was big enough to fit my semi-pro Nikon camera in the camera bag that I keep it in, as well as my pocketbook, and I was even able to stuff in my rollers and some other items, and I put all my chargers in a separate plastic bag so that everything, nobody said anything, raised any objections. I just went through TSA security because I had done my boarding pass, printed that all out before I left home. So I just pretty much went through security and went to my gate and waited for my plane. So you have me now in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. I have not unpacked. I am staying at the Hard Rock, and that will be another video, because from the moment we got off of the transfer bus, which was provided for us by Island Sun, which is the transfer company that FunJet Vacations uses. So FunJet Vacations is hosting about 15 of us at the Hard Rock so that we can tour this resort, get to know this property, and we have the majestic Elegance to see tomorrow, the majestic Colonia, we have the Excellence, we have the Iberostar Grand Bavaro, and we have the Rio. So we have a full itinerary, and I'm hoping to sneak in a couple more, but I've been told probably not because of the itinerary. So to my guests who are coming to stay at the Now Larimar in December, I apologize that I probably won't be able to give a site inspection at that hotel because of the restrictions of being, you have to arrange them in advance. Usually when I'm out on a cruise, I take a few hours to go see resorts at these islands. That's how I get familiar with the property, so that I could sell them to you with knowledge. But getting back to the suitcase, here it is, and everything fit in. All my clothes for 4 days and 3 nights. My toiletries fit in the quart-size bag. I had to pare them down, so you do have to do a little bit of paring down to bring just the basics of what you need. And so I did have to leave out a couple of things, but I was able to still fit in my body lotion. I used one of those empty travel bottles from the you know, the dollar travel section of the pharmacy, and I poured my hair oil in that, and I had a travel size bottle of shampoo already, and conditioner. So I have my sunscreen, all the liquids that I need to get me through this weekend. I was able to pack any dry goods such as my Tums and my face wipes and things like that to cut down bringing face wash. I chose the sale package of the face wash wipes. So again, I have all of the lingerie I need, all of the clothes I'll need for during the day, and outfits for the night. So what I did was, just to avoid spillage, I also cover my suitcase once it's packed with a plastic bag, just like that, to you know, just take a plastic bag from any of your shopping sprees or whatever, place it over the top of your clothes, so that way if you have your travel size liquids in the top, if anything should spill, it's less likely to cause a lot of damage to your clothes and ruin your vacation. So nothing spilled, because what I also did, not only did I put my travel size liquids in the required quart size bag that was perfectly sealed, I also then put it in a clear gallon size bag. So I didn't know how that was going to fly, but it wasn't questioned by the TSA. Perfume. I wanted to give you a good tip for the ladies on perfume, and maybe even for the men on cologne. When I was in the mall, and I've done this before, I tell them I'm going on vacation. I only want to pack a carry-on. So could you, find me some samples? And it may not be something that you've ever worn before, but I always find vacation a good time to try out new things. They even say it's a good time for women if they don't want to fool with their hair, to try out a new wig. Nobody knows you, so you have nothing to lose. So I smelled all of the samples they gave me, and they worked good with my body chemistry, so I was happy. So that's what I was able to do, was to just put those little bottles in my carry-on, because my perfume bottle was within the limits, but it took up so much space in the quart size bag, and I was determined to stick to just a carry-on. So that's it for the bags. One other tip is, like I said, always keep your valuables on your person. Your money, your credit cards, your cameras, and everything as close to you as possible. Also, your prescribed medicine or any vitamins that you have to take daily, keep them. They can go in a clear plastic bag. What I do is I put them in a clear plastic bag so the TSA knows that it's medicine. If it's a liquid over 3 ounces, you do have to put it in a form with the airline, and bring a note from your doctor as to why you need to take that medicine. Say you're diabetic and you have to carry insulin. So go to your doctor, get a doctor's note, and call the airline, get the required form all filled out so that you have no problems when you get to the airport. What was one thing that, another thing. So I decided to use a carry-on instead of checking luggage. Well, in Punta Cana, you have to walk downstairs to get to the ground level to get inside the airport. So if your bag is heavy, you may need a little help. So I had my carry-on, and I had my camera case and some other items in my tote bag, which got a little heavy. So the nice stewardess from United helped me go down the stairs with it. You may not always have a nice a steward who can help you, but just a tip that there are stairs to come down at the airport in Punta Cana. Lovely airport. Made it through customs. There is a $10 tourist card fee that you pay upon entry. You have to fill out 2 forms, and customs was a breeze. Very friendly people, and stay tuned in the next video, which will take place now. I'm in my room, and I'll videotape and tell you how I am so impressed with the standard room at the Hard Rock.